Hi friends, in this lecture we will study multiple undos and history panel in Photoshop 2021. So the first thing which we will do is we will click on open and we would navigate to the desktop into the exercise files folder and into the folder section 5 lecture 1 basics of digital editing and click on the file lure and just click on open. Now, after opening that particular file, you can see the history panel over here. However, if it is not visible, let me just close this panel. Then you can click on window and scroll down and bring the history panel. The history panel in your case might come outside like this. In that case, you can just click on the title bar of the history panel and drag it and bring it to the location where you desire it to come. Okay, so this is my history panel, and whatever I go on doing from now, a history of that would start getting maintained over here. Let's start with first cropping this image a bit. So I would click on this tool. This is called as the crop tool. The shortcut for that is C, and using the corner handles I would just crop the image from the diagonal corners like this, and once I am happy with my crop I would click on this option which is commit my changes, and you would see the history panel has recorded that I have done a crop. Now the next thing I would like to do is I would like to add some noise into this image. So in order to add the noise, I would click on filter, click on noise, and I would say add noise. I will just accept the default settings and click on OK. So you will see that noise gets added into the image and the history panel maintains a documentation of the same. Finally, I would like to make this image grayscale. So I would click on image, I would click on mode and make it grayscale. It will warn me that if you make it into a grayscale, it would discard all the color information. So I will say discard it. So you can see a history of everything is maintained over here. Now at any point of time, if I want to go back, I can press from the keyboard Ctrl Z, which stands for undo. It takes me one level behind. Again Ctrl Z, undo. It takes me to my final level. Same way you can do it from the menu also. Over menu you have Ctrl Z for undo or Shift Ctrl and Z for redo. Let's press Shift Ctrl and Z. You can see that the noise has got added, crop is over, and the grayscale. Now you can alternately do the same from the history panel also. So if I don't want the grayscale, I would click here, that is bring me up to this stage. If I don't want to add noise, I would click here, so it would bring me to this stage. And if I don't want the crop, I would click here and I would be back to my initial stage. So by default, the history panel maintains a history of your last 50 commands. You can always increase or decrease them by going in edit and preferences and specifying it. For now, I am happy with a history of 50 commands. So with this, we end this lecture and we'll see you again in the next lecture. Till that time, goodbye.